Good morning, y'all. It's 5 a.m. and I'm going to show y'all how I typically make my slow cooker chili. Here I say my chili. Okay, so I start out with sauteing my jalapenos and my onions. I love my chili spicy, and in my recipe, for me, I do not measure anything. The only thing I measure is the stuff that I'm showing you, obviously, because they're in cans. Your crock pot does need to hold at least 6 quarts for this recipe, though. Y'all like my can opener? I'm old-fashioned. So while my vegetables saute, I'm going to take the time to open up all my cans. I got tomato sauce, diced tomatoes with green chilies, kidney beans, black beans, and I also added pinto beans to this recipe this time. But you don't have to. Typically, I don't. I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic. Y'all know I love garlic, so I use 2 different kinds. We're finally at the booty end of this mince, so I open my new one. Next, add in 2 pounds of 90-10 ground sirloin. Y'all see how I come back and just show y'all again? I didn't know how I wanted to present it. Yes, it needs to be 90-10 because I do not drain anything out of this pan whatsoever. Y'all are probably thinking why I open my meat like that. I have no idea why I hate touching red meat. I can touch raw chicken and have no problem, but when it comes to red meat, it's just where I draw the line. So I just went ahead, started beating that down, breaking it down. I like my meat a little bit more broken up than others do, so it's going to be small. Here I am, cleaning as I go, making a mess. Next, I move on to seasoning my meat, throwing my red pepper, my black pepper, garlic pepper, mustard, chili powder on the big size. Like I said, I don't use any measurements. The ancestors measure for me. Next, I come in with Spanish paprika, big side as well. Salt, big side as well. Always gotta have ground cumin. I should have took the top off. I love ground cumin. Oregano leaves. I want to add some more. Onion powder, garlic powder. I gotta have extra always, even though it's in the recipe. Came in with the Kinders without garlic. Give that a good little mix. Break my meat down some more. And then ta-da, look like that. Like, look at the color. It's gonna be spicy and full of flavor. Next, transfer all your meat to your crock pot, all of it. Scrape your pot down. Next, toss in your drained and rinsed beans. I used 2 kidney, 1 black, 1 pinto. Like I said, the pinto was optional. Toss in your tomato sauce, your diced tomatoes, and your diced tomatoes with chili. 30 ounces for the diced tomatoes and the tomato sauce, and 10 to 15 for the diced chilies. Top it with a little bit of olive oil. That's a secret. I add brown sugar. Elevates the flavor to me. Give it a little stir. Top it off. Plug it in. Turn it on for low and slow for 6 to 8 hours, okay? One good stir at the halfway mark, and look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Smells delicious. Tastes delicious. You can pair it with whatever. Cornbread, rice, potatoes. Put it on a hot dog, a burger, a burrito, some fries, whatever. And that cheese, shred it yourself. You'll taste why. Enjoy.